Hi, welcome. Today I would like to talk about Angular 2 and custom pipes. So let's get started. Basically, I have an Hello app that I generated using the NG CLI. And as you can see, it is doing the default and showing AppWorks. And just to reiterate, basically the HTML for that is here. We get the title and in the component, the title value is just set to AppWorks. And that's what it is showing. So just give you a quick introduction of pipes. Basically, the way you do the pipes in Angular is you can use this straight line and you can insert a known pipe that is already defined, for example, called uppercase in Angular. And if you do that, you can just kind of go back here and check and see that everything became uppercase. So that's just using a standard pipe to make a transformation. So let's say you wanted to do your own pipe. How would you go about doing that? The easiest is to use the ng CLI, and the way to generate is ng. G means generate pipe, and the name of the pipe is custom. And I'm just going to generate the pipe here right now. As you can see, it made some changes into the module, so we can take a quick look. And if you take a quick look, you can search for custom and you can see where it made the changes. It added to the declaration of a pipe and it imported the custom pipe. And if you look at the custom pipe dot the TypeScript file, basically it's a class and it's importing is doing a function called transform. So this is the main function which you can just modify to determine how the pipe behaves. So let's say I wanted to change my HTML to use this pipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pipe, and you can see the name of the pipe is what it's in this decorator custom. So I'm just going to type that in here, for example, here. And if I type this pipe, we can take a quick look as to what happens. See AppWorks is all gone. And the reason it's gone is because in our transformation, we are returning a null, and that's why it's gone. So instead of null, let's say if I wanted to just return some arbitrary value here, and that's what this pipe would return. And you can see now it's returning this arbitrary value core in the pipe. So how do you know what are these parameters, value and arguments? Pretty easy. What we can do is just kind of return them and see what's being returned. So I'm going to do that. So if you can see what the value is, what's being sent, the title that's being sent, that's going to be the value. And arguments, I'm not giving any arguments here. So now if I just save this, you can see what it shows up. It says app works, and then we had our 2 stars and then undefined. That means arguments was undefined. And the reason we're getting value as app works is whichever one was the title. So if you wanted to supply a custom parameter to this, we can supply a parameter, and let's say I just supply a parameter called gore. And if I supply that parameter, it's coming in here, and you can see that it changed to gore, AppWorks and gore. So those are basically what we need, and we can apply any transformation. You could return essentially anything you want. And just for grins, I'm going to just change it uh, to return something more, so you can see we can return anything we want. And if we do that, you can see, oh, maybe it's I missed something in here. Oh yes, I missed the quotes. I'm going to add those quotes here. If I add those quotes, you can see it changes it all. So that's a kind of a basic introduction. Now you can create a custom pipes. If you want to know more, you can go to my website, and I would add this under Angular 2 custom pipes. And thank you for watching this short screencast, and you have a great day.